What is up, everybody? I'm a 15-year-old day trader, and today I'll be showing you how I find stocks each morning to trade. This is the number one factor if I'm green or not, or red on the day. So this right here is the foundation of your day. This will mess up. So I'd love to show you, and let's jump right into it. So as a day trader, we're trying to buy high and sell higher. That's just our basic goal. We want to see something moving up quickly, and we just want to buy into it and then just sell it higher. We're not investing long term, so we're just looking for quick gains. We also only make money if a stock's moving up or down, so we don't want anything that's just going flat. So this is just our basic criteria and our basic understanding of picking a stock, is we're looking for something that's moving up rapidly, and then we're trying to buy high and sell higher. So it's really hard to get in before a big move when you're day trading. So this is just two of our key elements that we need to think about. And another big thing that I noticed when I was trading is finding an A quality stock is the main difference between a green day and a red day. That's really the main difference. Is I've traded stocks before where I just had FOMO and the pattern wasn't there, the stock wasn't reliable, and then I ended up losing. And I looked at a lot of my trades, and that's the reason why. So I have 5 pillars of stock criteria, or like 5 things that I look for in a stock, which is it needs to be up 30% on the day. So like I said back here, it needs to be moving up. We only make money when a stock's moving up. The total shares, the float, which is how many shares you're able to buy, needs to be under 20 million. So this is supply and demand. We're trying to see something that can make quick gains. We can't trade something that has 100 million shares because that's just not going to move up quickly. There needs to be daily volume of 5. So this just means that the volume compared to the past couple of days is 5x. So say you had 1,000 shares of volume one day and news came out and now we're trading with 5,000 shares of volume, this would be a 5x RVOL. So for me, the price is between $5 and $30. This is really up to you guys and whatever you guys interpret this as and whatever would work best for you. I've tried $1 between $20 or whatever. So you can totally trade $30, $100 shares, but the only caution I have with like higher priced stocks is the slippage. Not the slippage. Yeah, the slippage, which is the spread. It's really not the slippage, just the spread, because the spread will be $1 to $2. So I'm dealing with a really small account. I'm growing a small account right now. I am profitable. I've been profitable for a while, but I can't afford to spend $1 on like $10 on just the spread. I can't do that, so I can't trade really anything more than $30. Like as we saw SBET was trading with super big spreads, like $1 spreads. So I was like, there is no way that I could trade this because it would just mess up my account and I would be down way too much. Yeah, as we saw, this was trading with, well, now the spreads are even since the market's closed, but pretty big spreads. And then the final one, which this is honestly the most important one, if I had to pick one thing to pick all my stocks on, it would be this. It would be the news catalyst. Because the news catalyst will make or break your stock if you picked it. So what I've seen happen so many times is a random stock will just pop up, and then people will give it it's a baloney news catalyst. This doesn't mean anything, but they'll say, oh, it's up 30% on the day, so that's going to be our news catalyst. It's 30% on the day, so that's why people should be trading it. But there's no original news catalyst. It's most likely some sort of insider trader who just started that move, or some sort of it's unreliable. So what I see a lot of times is the stock will spike up 50%. People will start chasing and buying high, trying to sell higher. But it just reverses because people are like, wow, look at this. This stock has no reason to be moving up. So this right here is the most important one. Make sure you're trading a small headline. I mean a big headline. So saying that, I'm going to go show you guys how I actually find the stocks in the stock market while it's going. So I sit down right around 5, which is, for me, I live in Oregon, so it's an hour and a half before the stock market. And most of the time, because, before the stock market opens, but it's most of the time we'll see something moving up, and this will be our big gainer for the day. So all I do is I use TradingView. So I just come to the home. I go to products, scroll down to screeners, and I just click screeners. That's all I do. So in here, you have a free customizable thing, a free customizable screener that will show you all the stocks that you're looking for. So this is something, I'm going to delete all these and show you guys how I set this up. But this will show you a variety of stocks that are available to be traded. So right here we have every single stock in the stock market. But all I do is I come to this plus sign and I go to whatever one I'm looking for. So I'm going to look for, we're just going to start off with price. So we're going to hit price, come down here, manual setup, and I want it to be below. And since I'm trading smaller shares, I'm on a smaller size, it's going to be below $30. And then I'm just going to hit apply. So to make it, now we're going to see, now we have stocks. All of these are below 30. But now we have stocks like this, which is 75 cents. And I don't want to trade those either because they're too low, too volatile. So I'm going to add price again. Come to price. Click on price. Manual setup. And now I want it above $5. And now I'm just going to apply it. So I do this for the rest of my settings. So now I'm going to go to float. Float shares outstanding. Float. And for me, I want it around 100. That's 10,000. 100,000 to 20 million. I think that's 20 million. No, that's 2 million. Rough. Can I just do that? There we go. So now it's showing me stocks that have $20 million float and everything that is below 30 bucks in between 5. So we're getting there. Now I want stuff that's moving up. So now I'm going to go to... No, let me find it. I've not been in here forever, but price change. No. Price change percentage. Settings, add filter. Okay, now I'm looking for something that is squeezing up. So I want it above, and for me, I want it above 30%. So now there's thousands of stocks in the stock market, but we're now slowly closing in on the stocks that I want to be looking for. So now we have 3 criteria on what we're looking for. Now, let's add relative volume. Daily, average daily range. ADR, I believe. I want it to be between 4 to... How do I make this unlimited? Unless that's not it. Day. Nope. Okay. Daily. Average daily range percentage. No, I guess it is this one. So I'll do 1 to 5. So there. What the heck? RVOL. Oh my gosh! Finally. Relative volume. Finally. Okay. Trading View. They use different lingo for certain things, and they'll add. So it's relative volume. Add relative volume. So sorry guys for that. Add relative volume. I want it above 5. Above 5. Apply. So now we have 4 criteria. So the last one. No, we have 3. What are we missing? Up 30%. Price between flow. No, I got everything. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the last one is really up to you guys, and you guys have to look for a news catalyst. So say I have... Here, let me pause this. I will go more in depth into the scanner in a little bit. So say you're sitting here. These are some of the stocks that are telling you you should trade them or you should not. So this right here, like I traded this stock on Friday. Robinhood Gourmet Burgers. So you as a trader, well, we'll have a little news catalyst and you have to read up on it to determine if it's a good news catalyst or not, I would not suggest having an automatic like news detector. I would suggest making sure that the catalyst is good and something not like that just is dodgy and probably not going to work out. So this is how I find stocks. So a little bit more tips about this is you can come up here and name it, so you can make multiple screeners. You hit this to save, so it doesn't, so once you leave this tab, it will like destroy it or whatever. And then you can come up to settings, and say you're sitting here in the morning, you can have it auto refresh every 1 minute, so you don't have to sit here and keep on clicking to see if anything comes up. But here are some extra things that you can look for, like extended hours and overviews, the only ones that I really look for. But now, a cool thing that you can do is say you just want to look for top gainers that are in your criteria. You can also look for stuff that's moving up quickly. So you could just have 30% gained in a low flow and have that and see or like 10% gain and see what pops up looking to trade. But this is the main way that I'll find a stock to trade. So I'll be sitting here and I'll be looking, and this will pop up and I'll be like, oh shoot, this is looking good. I'll read the news headline. I'm not sure what this one was about. Oh no, it was about profits and revenue. So I was like, okay, that's a good headline. It's like $1.2 billion or something. So I clicked on the chart. I opened up the charts. And now I'm just looking for something to trade. So that's about it for how I find stocks to trade in the morning. It's really simple. Normally I will just sit here and I'll write down the stocks on the criteria of why I'm trading them, like what reasons why, and I'll write them down. I have a notebook here that I'll write them down in. But I do that so I can make sure that I am super aware of the criteria. And say I have a scanner that I'm just doing 5% and above, and I'm looking for stuff that pops up, and it pops up, I can like look at the statistics and stuff and know immediately this is a stock I should trade, this is a stock I should not. But that is it for my video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I'm going to go take some notes and learn some stuff and focus on my past month trades. But thank you guys for enjoying. Please hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys soon.